Yeehaw! Howdy gamers, it's Papa Brad's Gaming. And we're going to take a look at today Wild West Rampage, a brand new Zen Studios single pack for the AtGames Legends 4KP Pinball. This is a free game on Pinball Effects. Game I don't have a lot of experience on, so this will pretty much be my first impressions of the game. Is it worth $5? Let's find out. Yeehaw! Let's go, partner.
You can best tell a town by its saloon. Ouch, nasty one. Good for me, bad for them.
Howdy, sweetie. I'm Sheriff Evans. Welcome to Rackham Point.
The name's Cindy. Just Cindy.
A stranger arrives in the town of Rackham Point, earning the ire of the crooked Sheriff Evans and his nefarious gang. Wild West Rampage Legends single pack is available now for purchase on the AtGames eStore. Let's take a look at the technical specifications of this game. Wild West Rampage has an average flipper latency of 62.47 milliseconds with 10.25 millisecond standard deviation. Display resolution of 2560 by 1440 pixels. So nice and sharp. Known issues: nudging the table does not provide SSF audio feedback. Haptics are very responsive in this table. Players that find them too distracting can change their haptics volume via the volume buttons at the top of the playfield. Special thank you for AtGames, who sent me this table for the purpose of review. So here we go. I'm diving right into Wild West Rampage. We're going to start with a close-up flyby of the playfield so you can see what it looks like. And here we go. Shabam! Backglass looks good. I would have hoped for something a little bit sexier, but you know, you get what you get. You don't throw a fit. Feel like the saloon takes up too much of the playfield space, just my opinion. The style reminds me a lot of Borderlands. It's kind of a cel-shaded, cartoony art style. Definitely going for that cel-shaded look, though. Everything on this table seems a little tiny, though. Like the ball on the table is tiny. It's like a tinier ball. I'm not a fan of tiny balls. Just saying. I'm just saying. So right there, it's got two turnoffs from the beginning. The not very hot female star of the game and the tiny ball. But will it get better? Wild West Rampage, of course, is set in the West. You have some things that are very much have a Western movie feel. You have a saloon that you can shoot the ball into. You have a train engine that you can fling the ball onto. There's a sheriff's badge that acts as a spinner. And what this table really lacks in bumpers, it makes up for with a ton of ramps. This has ramps on top of ramps. So especially along the top, you got a ton of ramps, which makes the game a little bit faster, which also makes it more challenging. It does have a few mini games. I'm not going to spoil it in this review in case you buy the game. But there are mini games that do unlock. It throws dynamite at you. But overall, I have to say, it's kind of a bland table. I mean, I thoroughly can't say that I love it. You know, is it worth $5? Absolutely, I would say it's worth $5. But, you know, as far as a rating from me, I'll probably take a little heat for this. But as far as a rating, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It is a pack-in game. It came with pinball effects. I might have played it once or twice, but never returned to it. For me, just as a pinball player, it just didn't really pull me in. And I generally like Western kind of things, which is surprising. I think the lack of it having any sex appeal was part of it. And I think the table just seems kind of generic. But feel free to disagree with me. As a matter of fact, I'd like to read your comments and let me know. Did I get it wrong? Was there something I'm missing with this table? let me know. Of course, I always like different opinions, so I did watch a video from RetroTechX. He's a great new YouTube channel. He's covering AtGames. He's doing a great job. He is new to the scene. He has 51 subscribers. And I'm going to send you to his video. There's a description in the link. He has a quite different opinion than me, and I respect that. So for another take on this, go check out his video. Links in the description. Play a little clip so you can get a feel for his video. But definitely go check him out and subscribe. I'm subscribed to both my channels.
So here we are, Wild West Rampage. You got this cool train that comes into the screen here.
Good for me, bad for them.
And what's really neat is if you zoom out and look at this playfield, all this stuff, it looks like an entire town. Unfortunately, none of this is going to be visible on the 4KP. You're not going to have the stagecoach. There's actually rails and things like that that are off screen. But at any rate, so for this skill shot, you can see two blinking targets in the middle of the playfield. You can hit those, or you can plunge all the way and go around. And there's two flashing targets. And I missed either one of them. God darn it. So you can get 2 million points off of that super skill shot, or 2.5 million. So a lot of points to be had. The normal skill shot is only 500,000.
That
Modes are pretty good. It's a little more, quite a bit more wide open playfield. There is 4 flippers. You got 2 different cross shots, which are pretty cool. One to the jail and one to the train ramp and the mine ramp.
I'll never get tired of this.
Callouts are really, really good. There we go. That's a super skill shot for 2 million. Also, pretty low scoring.
Oh, second chance.
Most scores on here, you're getting 5,000, 10,000, things like that.
You ain't heard the last out of me.
Yeah, this title's gonna be great. I love the DMD work. Obviously, it's one color, but that's kind of how I expect it. I don't need a full color DMD all the time. I do love that on Princess Bride and some of the newer titles. Obviously, The Thing and Chucky and things like that. So they've all got their appeal for sure. But so there's modes all over the place. But again, low scoring, right? I'm getting 3,000, 10,000 here or there. Those skill shots were huge. Millions. When you get into multi-ball, that's where your points are. Just how it is.
So that wraps up my footage of Wild West Rampage. Is it worth $5? Of course it's worth $5. Is it going to be one of my favorite Zen original tables? Probably not, but I will play it some more, and you should give it a shot. Thank you for watching. This has been Papa Brad, reminding you to always stay legit.